Thank you. Hi.
Hi. Oh my God, I'm totally fangirling out right now. So my question is, over 11 seasons, there's hundreds of years of lore and history and everything. Do you guys, as the actors, ever notice inconsistencies and point them out or argue with them, or don't you even care?
No.
No? Nothing?
Nope, there's never been any inconsistencies on the show.
Never.
No.
Okay.
Sometimes people watching the show think they've seen something that's inconsistent, or that doesn't line up, or that doesn't, quite accurately reflect what has already happened earlier on the show in another episode, and then it turns out that person is wrong.
Well, then I'm wrong then, I apologize.
Well, did you say that you've seen, are you suggesting that
Never.
you've seen some sort of inconsistency?
Never.
I'm sorry,
Never.
hold on one second. Are we talking about the same thing, Supernatural? No. The show Supernatural?
What?
Are we talking about Supernatural or Star Trek? Because if it's Star Trek, I get it. But, so, you are,
Yes.
I feel like there's some innuendo here coming from you that I actually don't really appreciate. That's suggesting that there's some kind of inconsistencies appearing in the show. Yeah, the narrative.
If there were.
If there were.
If there were.
Yes.
Do you guys ever point it out or argue about it? Or?
No, that wouldn't happen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Even hypothetically? No.
Nope.
Well, thank you for your answer then. I appreciate it.
I mean, we do occasionally have little conversations like, okay, so in this scene, you're gonna teleport out of here. And I'll be like, okay, how do I teleport again? And then someone in the crew will say, you put your hand on the forehead and then you teleport. And somebody else will be like, no, I'm pretty sure it's you put your hand on your shoulder. And somebody else will say, no, I think you just stand next to them and then you teleport. And I'll be like, all right. Whichever one sounds most convincing is usually the one that I go with. There are times when we do have minor arguments about things, but there's definitely no inconsistency on the show, for sure. I had a moment where we were shooting a couple of episodes out of order last season, which because of actors' availability, so that can get kind of confusing because we're shooting, episode 19, and then the next episode we shoot is episode 18, and it's hard to sort of keep everything in your head. And there was this one scene where I was going to find Dean, and we had some tracking device. We'd been tracking Dean, but we had lost the tracking device if you were paying attention to the scripts. But we didn't really reference that, so I was like, well, I'm gonna go pick up Dean, but there was no way for me to know where Dean was. And I was like, guys, I think there's no way for me to know where Dean, like, how do I know where he is? Aren't we looking for him or something? And then everybody was like, Misha, just like, we're on set at that point. It was Friday night, everyone was tired, everybody wanted to go home. And literally everyone was like, just shut the fuck up and shoot the scene. Who cares? Just shoot the scene and we can go home. And then later, I went in for what's called ADR, which is looping, which is when you have to record, like if a plane flies over while you're saying your dialogue and you hear a plane engine there, then you have to record a little portion of your dialogue over again or something like that. And I had to go into ADR and add a line like, I'm gonna go pick up Dean because I found the tracking device again, or something. I had to like justify it with some off-camera dialogue that made sense. So I felt vindicated, but nobody cared. Thank you for bringing that up.
Thank you very much.
What inconsistencies? Before you walk away from that microphone, what inconsistencies do you think you have seen in the show?
None, Misha. Absolutely.
No,
none.
I want to hear. I want to know.
No.
I want to know.
No, I'm sorry.
You're not getting off that easily. What? Am I being mean? Is that what you said?
Exactly what you said.
It's so easy to understand you when you all scream at once. Has anyone noticed any inconsistency ever? What is it? What's your inconsistency? You just raised your hand. You, yeah. Yes. Because this woman at the microphone won't speak.
The handprint.
They're doing great.
The handprint?
Yes.
Where did the scar tissue on Dean go? He had cosmetic surgery. We shot that sequence, but cut it out because it wasn't imperative to the storyline. Any other inconsistencies that you think you've seen? Yes, yes, sir. What have you seen? How did we get into the bunker door when it's supposed to be impervious to every type of entry?
Yes.
Well, how did what? How did the Steins get in there? The Steins got in there. How did they get into the bunker, you mean?
Yeah.
They had an old set of keys. They don't talk about that, but there had been a duplicate set of keys made at some point that Sam lost, and then the Steins found the keys, and foolishly Sam had labeled the keychain "Secret Bunker Keys," so they knew exactly what they were for. Any other problems that you think you might have? Yes, yes, what?
Why did Crowley just climb out the window?
Yeah.
Why didn't
Yeah.
she climb out the window to escape? Yeah, it seems like it would have been easy, but no, she couldn't because she was letting her nails dry at that point. And that would, if you were paying attention to the storyline, you would have noticed that she was letting her nails dry in that scene, and so she couldn't climb out the window without. Okay, I think that I've pretty adequately proven that there aren't any inconsistencies. There are not inconsistencies. There definitely are occasionally audience members who aren't following the storyline carefully and miss salient clues. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Go back and watch it again. You'll pick up the details. Hi.
Hi. First, I want to say that you're totally amazing. But
Don't actually stop them.
I was wondering if you could do your best Crowley impersonation.
Hello, boys. There's an opportunity, a potential opportunity, and can't talk about it. No. There's a script that is in development right now, and I feel like there could potentially be the opportunity for. It isn't in the script, but I feel like they should put it in the script where Crowley somehow occupies Castiel's body briefly, and I'm thinking about sending a strongly worded email south to the writers saying, guys, please, wouldn't it be fun? And then I'd have to like record myself doing a little Crowley impersonation to prove that I can do a semblance of it. But that would be fun, wouldn't it? Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, I've actually suggested for some time now, just as a sort of efficiency, money-saving device, that I play both the characters of Castiel and Crowley. They could cut an entire salary off the payroll.
I would be okay with that.
You know, so.
More screen time for you.
What's that?
More screen time for you.
More screen time, but more importantly, it would be cost savings for Warner Brothers, and
Absolutely.
would free Mark up to do other things.
Yeah, absolutely.
Did you guys hear? Did Matt talk about his new stuff? Yeah. Wait to watch that. It's so awesome. So good. He has to learn like 50 pages of dialogue a day. That's insane. I can learn one line a week if I work all week long. Hello. What would you like to talk about?
My question was, if Team Free Will participated in Gishwez, what kind of antics do you think they'd get up to?
What kind of antics would they get up to?
Yes.
Well, Team Free Will, so for those of you who don't know, Gishwez is a scavenger hunt that I run. What portion of this audience has never heard of it? Oh my God. I'm so sorry. You shouldn't have had to have heard about Gishwez. But it's so much fun. I love putting it together. We just had a brainstorming session a couple of days ago with everybody that works on Gishwez, and coming up with lots of nefarious ideas and ways to screw with people. But I think that Team Free Will would probably do fairly well. They'd be runners-up. They wouldn't be winners, but they'd be runners-up.
Would Cass use his transportation abilities to his advantage?
Well, if they had on their team Castiel before he lost his wings, they would be in great shape. Because having somebody on your team who can teleport is a major, major win. And then the team, but there's 15 people on a team, so the team would be filled out with like all kinds of other people, right? Like,
So would they add other people, like other characters from the show, or would it be random?
I don't know. I mean, it's your fantasy.
No, I mean, what do you think they would do?
Well, I think that I don't know how organized Sam and Dean and Cass are. Like, if they were like, hey, you don't really see them do a lot of stuff like that. Like, they're hey, you know, you guys, I was just online and I saw this thing that looks kind of fun. It's a week-long scavenger hunt. Dean, Cass, you guys want to do it? Like, we could be on a team together. And then, you know, Dean would be like, well, I don't know. It's a whole week. What do you have to do? And then Sam would be like, well, you know, there's some knitting and crocheting and stuff. And then Cass would be like, oh, well, I've got that down pat. We used to do a lot of macrame in heaven. I think that they would do well. They just have to round out the team with people I think who are a little bit better organized and maybe more on point. The other problem with those guys is that they're always like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go to the movies or something like that, and then somebody, you know, gets abducted by a werewolf, and then they go and they spend, you know, the whole week trying to hunt down a werewolf, and that could easily happen during Gishwas too, where they get distracted by some monster and not actually complete any of the tasks. So I don't know, it could go either way.
I mean, I've participated in it twice. I know stuff.
You participated in it twice?
Yes, I know stuff goes wrong.
Did you feel that you suffered?
I mean, I was better adjusted the second time than I was the first time.
What's that?
I was better adjusted to it the second time than I was the first time.
What happened to you the first time?
I was completely dead tired by the end of the week.
Yeah, it's hard, isn't it?
Yes.
Pretty much.
There should be support groups. Actually, now that I think about it.
But unfortunately, I won't be able to participate this year.
How come?
I've got other personal obligations
Personal obligations?
that involve college.
Involve what?
Involve college.
College?
Yes.
Oh.
You know, that's a thing that exists.
Why would you go to college when you could play a game? Get your priorities straight.
I'll have to consider that.
Did you just start college?
This is my first year, yes. Second
Okay.
semester.
When does it start?
Like, it starts the week after that. But
Yeah,
I
that's
have
what
to
I thought you were going to say. So you actually could.
No,
That's
but I
awesome.
have to get prepared.
That's okay. If you want to be a quitter, it's totally fine. No judgment here.
I can still donate.
Good luck with college. I hope you kick it in the ass. Good luck. Yeah. Hi.
I was the first year Gishwer last year.
Oh, really?
And I wanted to know what your favorite item was on the list.
Yes.
What was your favorite item on the list last year?
I had a lot of fun painting Freddie Mercury riding a unicorn on the hood of a car. That was pretty
Wait,
interesting.
you playing Freddie Mercury and riding a unicorn?
I painted Freddie Mercury on riding a unicorn on the hood of a car. That was pretty interesting. First time for me.
Was it whose car was it that you painted?
A friend of ours.
Did they know that you were painting it?
She was on the team too. We had a blast. As long as it was washed off, it was still good.
It did wash off?
It was like watercolor.
Can I get your opinion on something? So a friend of mine, it's her birthday coming up, and we have a kind of group of friends. There's 5 or 6 of us, and we were thinking of getting our faces airbrushed on her car, really big, like in permanent paint. What do you think? Like, if it's your, just put yourself in her shoes. It's your birthday. You come outside and you see your friends painted permanently on your car. You must be so psyched, right? So is that a yes? I should do it. Okay. Great. Thanks for your help. That'll happen. I love going through the submissions on Gishwas. There's just some unbelievable things. So the first scavenger hunt that I did was kind of just, it was a lark. Like, I didn't know what to do. I found myself painted into a corner where I had sort of promised people on Twitter that I was going to do something, and I didn't know what I was going to do. So I was like, well, go do a scavenger hunt. Those are fun. and people started sending the things in. They were submitting by email at that point, and they were so awesome. And I could see that people were having so much fun, and I was having so much fun watching the. I don't know what it was that I loved most. I mean, I loved seeing that people were creating this amazing art on the one hand, but I also loved that I was able to get people to do really humiliating things and take pictures. So I'm not sure what part of my brain was being most tantalized by the experience, but I just loved it. And I remember thinking, I was like, I feel like this is what I want to do when I grow up, run scavenger hunts. So I think I'm a child. I've learned that about myself. I love having the involvement of NASA for some reason. That has just been so cool. Like guys at NASA, like big shots at NASA are participating in the scavenger hunt. It was like the director of solar system exploration at NASA was on a team, and he had one of the items was take a thermo something. What was it? A infrared photo of yourself eating a popsicle. And so the director of solar system exploration at NASA is like, there's a photo of him like eating a popsicle in infrared. How many people can say they got somebody at NASA to do that? It's awesome. Anyway, thanks for asking. Good talk. Hi.
Hello, Misha. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm really good. Shannon from Miami.
Hi, Shannon from Miami.
So I'm a barista at Starbucks. Yes, and
excellent.
I would like to know what your drink would be.
I kind of go in for the green, the iced green tea.
Ice cream tea?
Yeah.
I recommend.
But I ask for no water, so I get more caffeine.
I recommend for you a
Okay.
youthberry mixed with jade citrus mint. It would be great because you're when you talk, your voice, you always say
Youthberry?
youthberry and jade citrus mint.
Are you saying that I'm looking haggard and weathered?
No.
I didn't even know that those things existed.
Yes.
What is a youthberry a real thing?
Yes, it's a white tea and it's herbal and it's really good, and then you mix it with the mint and it's kind of like a cold buster, so it would be great for because you talk in such a deep voice and it says it hurts your throat sometimes, so that would be.
Thank you for the recommendation. How long have you worked at Starbucks?
3 years.
Do you like it?
I do. I love it.
People seem to like working there, and you get good benefits too. Like you get free college or like $30,000 for,
Yep, you get
for
free tuition, really good health care, a free bag of coffee every week, a free food item every day, and free coffee every day. So
Really?
if you're working, yes.
So does that mean that Starbucks employees are like really nervous all the time? Because it sounds like you're getting absolutely pumped full of caffeine around the clock.
Well, we need it because we wake up before the rest of the world.
Okay.
I wake up at 3:30 every morning to open the store at 5.
Okay.
And so, yeah, we're pretty much the...
That pretty much sounds like hell to me.
Yeah, it is.
Actually, I wake up around the same time, but it's because somebody's just peed on me in my bed.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Sadly true. I have small children. I don't know. Do a lot of you guys wake up and urine a lot?
Yes.
Yeah, you do. You get it. Oh no, not my own. It's yeah. Hello.
Hi, Misha. I'm Kelly, and I wanted to let you know that I drove 850 miles to ask you primarily if you like memes. But my actual...
Whoa. Wait,
question.
where are you? Wait, so you're coming from somewhere in
Columbia,
the
Maryland.
Midwest? Maryland?
Yes.
Okay. That's 850 miles away?
850 from, well, we stopped in North Carolina, but my friend also is here. She's from Connecticut.
Oh, wow.
But our primary question was to ask you if you liked memes. But I have a better one.
Okay, well, memes. Yes, although I have to, with a small caveat, I don't totally know what they are.
I don't think anyone knows what memes
How do
are.
you define meme?
I don't actually have a definition.
I'm not making the same mistake Jensen made. We were at a convention in Italy, and Jensen was sweating, and he's like, dabbed his shirt like this, and then all of a sudden it was like this blank flash of cameras as everything. Okay.
I have an actual question.
Okay, no, but let's talk about memes. So memes are like grumpy cat, right?
Grumpy
like,
cat, rare
that's a meme.
Pepe's, Sure-Jan.
What?
You need to spend more time on the internet.
I have a meme?
Like a million.
Wait, what?
I used to have like 30 of those on my phone.
Oh wait, how can I stop this from being true? What is...
You can't.
You're
There's no
powerless?
escape.
You're powerless over memes?
No, there's no control.
Wait, people take pictures of me doing weird things? That's bullshit. That's not a real thing.
It is real, look it up. But I do have a serious question.
I feel really uncomfortable right now. Okay, but you are into memes though, personally. Do you have a meme? Like, do people meme?
I'm not
you?
famous enough for memes.
How famous do you have to be to get a meme?
You're famous?
Do you, can you just cultivate a meme and try to get it to catch
People
on?
have done that.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, do you have examples of effective,
Off the top of my head. Someone help me. Straight out
What?
of Compton, that's one.
I don't know what you're saying.
Straight out
What?
of Compton, things like that.
You have a meme? This is a meme of me. Misha, what are you going to do tomorrow night? Try to take over the world. Oh. All right, I'll be right back.
Wait, I have a question.